Happy New Year, everybody! This is Rob from Flailthroughs, and this is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I am a mark. I paid $27 for this Guncannon SML. Technically, I paid $27, which is the going rate for 31 tokens, in a failed attempt to get the Gundam Mark II, but I have since rolled the Hyzak, still trying to get it, incidentally, but I did get this SML. I probably would not have spent the money on just tokens. If there was not a bonus mobile suit, I might not have done it. So it's a good thing that I like this a lot. It's actually a little faster than your standard Guncannon, and the missiles do very, very good damage. Let's see, I landed a sniper rifle shot there. The one thing about the SML is that if you hit with enough of these little missiles, they will stun. That's the word. There you go, brain. But it takes a lot of them. So even though it has pretty good range and pretty good damage, it is not as good at piling on stuns as the standard Guncannon is, because you can, with that, if you're lucky, you can hit with a charged rifle shot, switch to the shoulder cannons, and keep a minor stun lock going, or you can stun with the stun with the shoulder cannons and get a good leg shot in with the uncharged sniper rifle. It's not quite as combo ready here, because you have to either stop and charge a shot or just do whatever damage you can. But in terms of an opportunist playstyle, taking what shots you can where you can, not worrying about combos or anything, it's pretty good. It keeps the Guncannon's balancers, so its added speed can also really throw people off guard, because you can just come up on them and kick them. I'm trying to use the side swing more, which is right or left and melee, because that is a roundhouse kick and it has a lot more reach than the boot to the head. The boot to the head is just more fun, but the roundhouse kick is more practical in my opinion. So, see, launching tiny missiles at those people, hitting a fair number of them, not all of them, but pretty good. We've got a Guff flight type on our side, and luckily the enemy team doesn't seem to be very good at hitting it. Dom here, pulling back so I have an opportunity to ready up a shot. I probably should have paid more attention to the Dom, but other people seem to be taking care of it, so I waited. And that's a kill, not mine. That kill is mine. But yeah, this is pretty good. It is only available at 350 points at the moment. I fully expect that it will eventually, well, like everything else, it will become available through other means, probably through the Recycle Ticket store or the DP store. And I suspect we'll probably see higher levels of it in the lottery eventually. But for now, you gotta buy tokens if you want it. It's not anything, I think, unless you are a huge fan of this variation of Guncannon. I don't know that it's anything you're going to miss if you don't spend for it, but it's fun to use. Got a couple of missiles in. Missed my follow-up with the beam rifle. And one of my big failings as a support player, especially a sniper player, is that when I can't get a good angle on things, if I end up in a spot where I can't really get a good sniper perch, I will go down on the ground and keep a distance, and then when I keep missing things on the ground, I start to get impatient and get real close to the action, which is not always the best move. Sometimes I'll also go close to the action if I'm trying to bail somebody else out, which can backfire badly, but that's just mistakes I tend to make. But it's kind of difficult, because sometimes when you're in a sniper perch and nobody is in your range, you kind of feel like you're not contributing anything. So you want to get closer and do more damage. But let's see, that Dom is a pretty good target, and it turns its back on me, foolish. And I'm going to get killed probably, but I took some damage, but at least I hit the Dom first. That Gym Command did successfully read me and got a tackle in, and managed to get its downswing around mine and kill me, which, pity, but could be worse. Again, sometimes going in close, not a good idea, but I've done fairly well here, so getting killed right before the ace selection's not a terrible thing, because it may not be me, but in the case it is me, I will be, here with full health. We are kind of lagging behind at the moment. 10 seconds until the ace is selected. But yeah, we're taking some hits. We're not doing great yet. Let's see, that Hygog managed to take out, I think it was the Efreet Noct that was charging me before, and I took out with the rifle. I am the ace, and that is good timing, because now if I can just get that guy, hopefully. Missiles, there we go. That Armored Gym is history. That Dom is a good target for me. More missiles. Yeah, pretty good. And I got the kill. Nice. So, yeah, remember that the ace gets triple points for their kills and for their assists, but, you know, kills obviously preferable in terms of point value for the team. So, yeah, try to leave the last hit on for the ace if you can at all, but, you know, if you can't, it just happens. I am staying behind my team for once, like a smart, trying to get some shots in. I think they're going to get the kill on that, but that's alright. I got some good damage in on the enemy ace. All my weapons are reloading. I do have grenades, but I have not thought to use them. Let's see, missile launchers ready. Looks like somebody might be sneaking up that side, so I headed that way. The enemy ace is dead, so it doesn't matter too much from here, because we have the capacity to earn triple points and the enemy team does not. Unless they kill me, which, frankly, they're probably not going to do, or so not for a while. Got more missiles in on that Armored Gym. Missed the sniper shot. Gonna go with Vulcans until the small missiles are reloaded, which they should be. Good back shot on that person. And now we just hammer them as much as possible. I'm not sure why they stayed invincible for that long, but whatever. I guess somebody got a downswing on them. The Dom did manage to reach me, which, you know, good on it. That's not always easy. Oh, and so did the enemy ace and the Efreet Noct, which I have just done a fair amount of damage to. Somebody else got the kill, and that's fine. We've got a good lead, so even if I get myself killed here, we are, you know, in a good position. So, got a shot there, got shot in the back, but at least got the assist, and I am going to get murdered by that Juagu before I can get away. And sorry again, because, yeah, that was my mistake. I let myself get surrounded. The Armored Gym finished me off. And let's see, we're getting down to the wire here. 50 seconds or so left. We've got a 2,000 point lead, which is kind of a close one. We need to get in there and kill the enemy ace, and I need to kill a couple more things if possible, but it's a lead we can keep if we're careful. There's one person who's lower on health. If the enemy ace gets them, we'll be in a bad spot. Managed to hit that Juagu. Managed to hit it twice. And now they're all kind of trying to pile on me, because that's the wise thing to do, especially since I think the enemy ace did take out one of those allies. I got an assist on somebody, so our lead is secure. 20 seconds left. That Easy 8 really wants me. That is wise. That is the best way to be sure that you are actually going to win the round. If that Armored Gym had been wise enough to break off and go after me too, probably they might have had a chance. But as it is, I got a last second kill. I knocked over that Easy 8 with tackle, and we're done. So, not a bad outcome, not a bad finish. And that is the Guncannon SML. It's fast, it does a lot of damage, it doesn't have as much stun capability as a standard gun tank, but in the end it almost doesn't matter, because it's just that good. 89,000 damage, 6,795 points, 8 kills, and 2 deaths. Not bad at all. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I think at this point there's only one Guncannon left from Battle Operation 1 that has not been added back to the game. That is the Guncannon Heavy Weapons type, which I wouldn't mind seeing. It's slightly different from the Type D. We may not see it simply because in the first game it didn't really have a particularly different role. It was just basically stronger Guncannon, and since the Guncannon itself now goes up to 500 points, they'd really kind of need to find a different niche for it to really serve a purpose. So, we'll see, but I do expect them to drop back and get some pre-Zeta things eventually.